tell you a story. You want me to? I want to. One time, many years ago, at band camp, we were on the road. It was only a little few days into our second tour ever that we'd ever done. And we were playing on a roof above Detroit City, and there was a grass on the roof. And they had 2 or 3 stages, and Alejandro Escovedo was there, played a bunch. It was a really cool day. And the way they had it set up was when you got done with your segment, there was a disc jockey set up. They were doing the whole thing live on the radio. And when you got done, you'd go over there and they would interview you and ask you how your show went and all that. And then you could go eat or whatever. Get high, whatever it is you do when you get done with your gig. So I'm go up there, play my show, and then come back down. I'm sitting with this lady. Her name's Andalisi. I still know her to this day. We just met though at this moment, and she was talking to me. And I'm, Jerry F. Walker, John Prine. Just answering the shit. And I noticed out of the corner of my eye, there's some guy that's slowly being surrounded by security, kind of. And I'm taken by this, and I'm having a hard time to concentrate on this, because this is better. I see them, they're talking to him, and he looks like he's talking fast and moving his hands fast. And I'm keeping my eye on him, and they're just I'm watching this guy though, and I swear to you at some point, he turns to me, and he looks at me, and he's saying something to these guys, and I'm like, no. Going back to this, and all of a sudden I see one of these security guys coming toward me as I'm sitting here doing this thing. And he comes up and he says, hey man, this guy says he's with you, just doesn't have the sticker for his leg yet. And I look over at this guy, he's got 3 security guys with him, and if there was a way to contort your face that would make it so your face said, come on man, that's what this guy was doing. So I said, yeah, he's with me, man. So they gave me sticker for his leg, right? And then I said, you got any pot, man? He said, indeed I do. I said, you know how to roll a joint, man? He said, as God is my witness, on the head of a pin in a hurricane, I can roll a joint. Been with me 15 years. We've been riding down the highway all the time, making up songs and stories and shit like that. One day we were driving down the highway listening to the radio, and there was a saxophone solo that came on. And for some reason Elvis decided to mention at that time that Alan Green's band had played the saxophone as a young man. And I thought, well shit, that guy's pretty misunderstood. So we started making up a song, and the first line we had was, Alan Green's band was misunderstood. He played the saxophone, And we said, all right, now we got a song, let's work on it. So we're driving up down the highway, trading lines back and forth, taking some, losing some, keeping others. We got about 10 verses, then we'd have 2. Then we'd go up, and at a certain point, the whole ground Alan Green's band line wasn't even in there no more. And I was like, I don't know, do you remember what the song's about, Did we even decide that? And pretty soon like, no, I guess we don't know what it's about. And it was clearly, we just didn't know him, but we thought, well fuck it, let's just keep going, It rhymes, and maybe at some point later it'll be about something. And all the way through recording it on the record, we didn't know. And then we put it on an album. And I was in some town, and I opened the paper, and they were kind enough to talk about our album in there, and they did like a review, and they said that this song was about a begging that turned into a mugging. So I called Elvis and I said, hey man, This paper says our song is about a begging turned to a monkey. Maybe that could be what it's about. And so that's what this is about. If I had a nickel for every dime you had, I would have half of your money. You talk about not that bad, more like 10 times as good. I don't know anyone that wouldn't want to hold on to all that they had if they could. If you could just come off a little bit of money though, that would do me good. I'm in between jobs. Can you dig it? I knew that you could. Can you dig it? I was hoping that you would. There's only one way to win at this shell game. Be the one who gets the other guy to play. You think that I'm not right, you might be right. I might have been born yesterday, but I was up all night. I might come in here a little blindside looking, but I still see light. It might be through cheap sunglasses, but it still shines just as bright down on you when you're in between jobs. Can you dig it? I knew that you could. Hey, can you dig it? I knew that you would. Leaning up against a white chain link fence. I've been walking around outside, looking down the fences ever since. It's the root of all evil. Yes, I agree. I know how mad I'm getting just thinking about how much more you have than me. I can't take it anymore. Take it, see, I'm thinking, what's keeping me from shooting this guy and just taking this shit from him? Yeah! I was hoping that you would. I don't want to get to try to play new shit again. Thank you for that, that's nice. I know when I go to a concert, I don't want to hear all their new crap, but I gotta do it, so thanks. Is there anything